We're early. Hopefully my signal stays strong. Hmm. So, what's going on, everybody? Popping in. Can you guys hear me? That'd be good to ask. I got my air conditioning running. It's hot as hell out here. What's up, RAV4? Man, what time is it there? Like 2? Four guys in the house. Chris was here earlier. Might still be here. See who else shuffles in. Starting a little bit early because talked to Mustang Mike, who's not going. So tried to give him some buffer. I was even going to push mine back if he wanted. What's up, Go Fast? Welcome, friend. Four Blue in here? Oh, Four Blue's in here. There we go. Okay. Missed that. Sorry, Four Blue. Oh, shoot. Hold on 1 second. I've got to do something right now. Oh, crud. 1 second, folks. Of course, it's not going to work for me right now. Screwed something up. One second, guys. Got to do something. Boom. On. There we go. All right, back to normal. Four Blue, RAV4, Go Fast Nation in the house. What is going on, everybody? So I put out a post on this weekend. I was trying to change my upload schedule just to give myself a little more time to crunch some uploads. So my new thing was going to be Tuesday live, which has always been the normal, but then do Thursday upload and Saturday upload. So that way I keep a day gap in between day, 2 day gap almost in between every single upload. Problem is, my upload for Thursday, the video is just gone. I was editing it on Four Blues Live and just gone. Don't know what happened to it. Copy or cut it, and then when I went to paste, it just wasn't there. So don't know what happened. Kind of screwed, but that's all right. But I was unfortunately, that was my Mustang content for the week, so I don't have anything else. Might not have 2 uploads this week. I got another MG video sort of ready to go, but it's kind of a status quo. I cannot figure out what the heck is wrong with this car, man. Super frustrating chasing gremlins. Waiting to get loaded. You had a bar? About to drop, drink the tank? No, I know what you mean. Just kidding. Four Blue, what's going on, man? I think I already said hello. Let's see. Oh, I think I pinned the link. If I didn't, let's see. Yeah, it's pinned. Yeah, well, I learned my lesson. I just don't like going back and having to delete it later. I think I'll just copy and paste next time instead of cut and paste. Oh, well. So I might have to wait. Oh, Pony, you didn't have to do that, my friend. You did not have to do that. I do greatly appreciate it, everybody. Pony with a $5 super chat. Yeah, I was thinking, I was funny, dude. You asked, someone asked you, like, what would you go back and tell yourself? That's the first thing that popped in my mind. Don't join the Navy. No, I wouldn't change anything. Definitely learned. It's not easy, but you know, it definitely shapes who you are for sure. Everybody, I know all you guys. I only got 5 guys in here right now, but if you aren't on Pony's channel, go check him out, guys. Trying to break into tens on his S550. How's the Nova running, Pony? I didn't get to see all of it because I walked into like a black zone. I was walking my dog during your live and just kind of listening to you guys talk. Walked into a black zone. Is the Nova running good? RAV4, it could be built when there's no issues, and it's still gonna have issues. I What's that movie? Gumball Rally, right? Was that a British car? It was Jag. It was a Jag that wouldn't start in Gumball Rally. What's up, Lefty? Welcome, my friend. Lefty Two Guns. I got to just differentiate that because I said hey to Lefty in Zay's live the other day, and that was you. That was and Lefty actually said hey, and then there was you. So gotta say Lefty Two Guns. Lefty, what's your number right now? How far are you? How many? What do you got? Lefty, your intro animation, man, that's some cool stuff, man. I wonder who made that for you. So, do we have any S197s in here? No, you guys are all S550 guys. Hey, Pony, do you have a One Piece? And if so, you rocking the safety loop? And if so, which safety loop are you using? I'm thinking BMR. I like it. I like the way it looks. Yeah, who made your intro, man? That little bullet animation is pretty sweet. I know you're a Fox guy, but you're I don't know. You got a different Fox, man. You got that. The whole reason I started following you was that freaking GT500 Fox. I thought it was the coolest thing ever. When you're like walking your little yard and like showing everything you got back there, once you showed that, dude, I about lost my mind. That's probably more likely RAV4, right? JPC. Okay. Oh, that's right. You got a T56. Completely forgot. See, DSS and the Ford Performance one, they're not that far apart in price. And I'm surprised. I'm really surprised that Ford Performance is the cheapest option for me. I really thought it would be the more expensive option because of all the way Ford parts roll. But it's one of the cheaper options, and that's the one that the 302Rs and 302S cars rock. So I'm probably gonna. I think I want to stick with Ford parts if I can. Okay, Really Rails, E-Vapors. Gotcha. Yeah, I know. I talked to Really Rails. He's another Navy guy, man. E-Vapors and Really Rails. So many Navy guys on here. I ran a BMR loop in my 13 GT a long time ago. Worked well. Okay, good to know. What's up, Primo? How you doing, my friend? Or Blue, I should be getting standalone ECU and harness for the dude. That's awesome. I can't wait to see it, man. I can't wait to I can't wait to hear about it. Well, just hear you talking about it. All right. Primo salutes. I'd probably use Ford as well. Pick quality is a bit distorted. All right, hold on, guys. My Wi-Fi is kind of popping out. Thanks for telling me. I'm gonna die for a second. Hopefully that's better. Is that better? Worse? Better? I'm in my garage and I'm on my cell phone signal, so I don't know if that's like awful or better. Sweet. Okay. Yes, sir, Lefty. Salute all vets for sure. Pony, you know what made me feel old the other day? And I'm not that old, but some of the guys who are my direct supervisors are about to take command of DDGs. Crazy. Made me feel super old. That wasn't that long ago. What's up, Paul? Paul, man, I really want one of those cameras, Scott. God, I really want one, dude. I'm waiting for some more Carvana money to come in. I did my timing cover for it a while back. I'm excited because I'm gathering slowly. This job thing will hurry up and happen. It would get so much faster. Yeah, I hear you, man. So we got enough people in here. So if you guys have been on here a little bit with me, one of my more popular videos isn't even my Mustang. My most popular actual video is not my Mustang video. It was a video I made in March. It was a Carvana review video because I guess everybody was buying from Carvana during COVID, right? And I'm sorry if I fall behind in these comments. I'm trying to tell a story real quick, guys. Well, bought my wife's Explorer, the first one, and 2017, immediately off the back, noticed a whole bunch of issues, and we ended up sending it back. Tony. Send that one back. I'm gonna end up getting another Ford Explorer, test drove it for a while, and we ended up taking it because I didn't notice anything wrong with it. My wife's been driving it because it's her car, and I finally got to drive it on Father's Day with my dad and my grandfather, so more of a heavy carload of people than usual. And I was driving it, and the third to fourth shift started to feel like, hey, there's a little bit of hesitation. And this is all gonna be in a video, but since you guys are my live stream, I'm just gonna go ahead and tell a story. A little bit of hesitation. I'm like, that's weird. Kind of like it can't figure it out. But when I go into sport mode and use the flappy panel shifters, no problem. Shift right in, nice and smooth. It started to make me think that it was a transmission control module or PCM, whatever the heck they're called, a programming thing, or it needed an update maybe. So another issue I was having is that like cruising speed, like 55 to 60, it could not figure out if it wanted to be in fifth or sixth gear. I'd just be watching the RPM do this, and it's a little four banger. So I'm like, maybe this thing, like the engine engine can't figure it out because of the transmission. It doesn't know what it wants to do because it's a heavy car, small motor. So sorry guys. Hold on, guys. This is the backup. We're the backup here. Hold on. I'm not the EPA, but this is Brutus's camera. Oh, hold on. Tell my story. This is freaking ruined it. All right, hold on. Hold on, guys. This is the backup. We're the backup here. Hold on. I'm not the EPA. This is Brutus's camera. Oh, hold on. Oh, I got my own freaking Tell my story. Thing in the background. All right. If I get StreamYard open back up on my phone. All right, can you guys see me clear on here? Okay, it's better. All right, we'll do this. Hopefully the noise isn't terrible. I'd like to sync it through my headphones if possible. Bear with me a second, guys. I'm going to try and fix something real quick. How good's the audio, guys? Sounds fine? Okay. Take this out then. All right, so got the Explorer.
I might lose signal in here too because the Wi-Fi is not great on this. Got the Explorer and then 55, 60 miles an hour. Couldn't figure out what gear it wanted to be in. Kept like shifting. So it makes me think it was another programming problem. Take it to, hey, Pony, thanks for coming in. Thanks for Super Chat. If you guys haven't checked out Pony in 1992, go check him out. He's about to break his ankle or break something, his femur, on a BMX bike, jump in his house or something is what I heard. So just kidding. But, yeah, go check him out, guys. Real nice guy. Great car content. So, yeah, took the car to Ford because it's still under warranty. And the guy's like, oh, yeah, there's a recall out for the PCM. I'm like, sweet. It's going to be an easy fix. No big deal, right? And I get a call shortly thereafter where he's like, got some bad news. And actually, I was expecting a call because usually the way it goes is I call you like, oh, it's all normal. Don't worry about it. And that's the kind of call I was expecting. No worries, Pony. No worries, man. Are we talking to? Oh, you're talking to RAV4. Okay. But yeah, I was kind of call I was expecting. I was like, oh yeah, everything's normal. And he's like, nope, got some bad news for you. The torque converter on my wife's car that we've had since March is going bad. Luckily, it's all warranty, and they're going to take care of it. And I'm kind of shocked that I didn't notice it right when we got it. It's only got 41,000 miles on it, so they're taking care of it. But depending on how it all plays out, that's going to be part 4 of the Carvana series, and hopefully it's a happy ending here because cars. I mean, the engine runs great, car's great, we like it, but I just don't know how that torque converter can be going bad unless the previous owner was a complete idiot. But it is what it is. So that's the story with that. And then we got the MGB, which is now my desk for this laptop, which is running like horrible. I cannot figure out what's wrong with it, man. It's super frustrating. Taking the thing off the car and then taking everything off and putting it back on just to test it out, and then having to take it off again. This next time, I'm probably going to go – next time I address it, I'm probably going to go crazy, and I'm just going to change out everything. Like, I got a pre-filter before my fuel pump, even though I know it's not a fuel issue because I've not gronked down the fuel lines all the way, and it's, like, gushed out on accident. So I don't think it's a fuel problem. It's definitely a hey, if anybody wants to come in, by the way, please feel free. I think I posted the link. It should be pinned. I'll bring whoever in if anybody wants to come in. But yeah, so yeah, that's frustrating there. And then the boss, I gotta order. Still gotta order the one piece, man. It's in my cart. I also got Car Mob. I think you've had a wrench for like months. It's been months because after you brought it up that one time. What's up, Mob? But yeah, man, like I gotta order the one piece. But the reason I was holding off is I was gonna order the safety loop with it. I didn't know which one I wanted to go with. There's like so many options on American Muscle, but I think I'm going to go with BMR. You kind of can't go wrong there. What's up, Car Mob? Yeah. I'm not the EPA, so I should probably change my name. Stand by. That was Brutus is the EPA. There we go. What's up, Street Fox? Sorry, man, I missed you there. Paul's talking to Mob. Mob's talking for Blue Gauge. Let's see. What's up, everyone? I'm eating or Sublime. Charlie, if you're waiting to get loaded, why aren't you popping in the stream here, man? When ain't you sublime? Yeah. Yeah, so I had an upload planned for Thursday. And if you were here in the beginning of the stream, you heard, but that footage is just poof, gone. I was editing while I was on Fort Blue Gage's stream last night, and I went and cut and paste. And when I cut, and all of a sudden there was nothing to paste. It's not in my recycle bin. It's just disappeared. I have no idea what happened to the footage. So note to self, never cut and paste. Always copy and paste and go back and delete later. Oh, there's Charlie.
Hey.
Hello, my friend.
What's up, man?
Can you hear me?
Yeah.
Okay. I got my AC running, so I'm worried it's loud to me, so I'm afraid it's loud to you guys.
No, I can't even hear it.
Perfect. How you doing, man?
Yeah, I'm doing all right. I was worried my signal wouldn't let me, so I said, I'll give it a shot.
How much driving you got to do today? How much driving you got to do today?
Today, I drove 90 miles from Lincoln, Nebraska to Oakland, Iowa. And as soon as I get loaded, I'm going to drive to Wichita. You hear that, Fort Blue? I'm driving to Wichita.
Oh, you guys are going to have to, meet up, right?
Oh, well, yeah. I mean, unless he's like, no, you can't come by. It's about 5 hours.
No, you got to help him. Because you got to help him reclaim, you do a little short video on his little Fox body. You help him reclaim a bunch of the people he lost.
Absolutely. I'm going to.
Yeah.
Well, It'll be dark by the time I get down there, but I'm going to, in the morning or something before I take off, because I only have to drive down to Fort Worth, so it's going to be real easy drive. It's only 681 miles from here, so, and I have until Thursday morning to deliver, so might as well. If I got the time. So probably tomorrow morning.
So Chris, welcome back. Stream.
CNC. Oh, is Gary in here? Hey, what's up, Gary?
Yeah, man, he just got. Oh, is Gary? Did I miss Gary?
Yeah, Mr. Mach 1.
Hey, Gary, what's up, man? What's up? Missed you. Sorry. CNC just got monetized, everybody. So if you weren't in Pony's stream, everybody give him congratulations.
Oh, he did. Yeah, I missed Pony's stream.
Yep.
I was driving while it was on. I was going through some sketchy signal areas. That's why I was worried it wouldn't work here. Well, congrats, CNC.
Primo says you and him are going to set up something one day. A Texas collab.
Yes, that's right.
Man, the only guy who's near me, actually, there's a couple guys that are near me. One of them, his name's Sean O'Connell. He's got 6,000 subs, and he just sold his Fox body. It was an LS-powered Fox body. There's another guy. He shares a channel with somebody else out of state. It's called Clapped Out. I think they've got 11,000 people, but he races the most wicked SN95 I've ever seen. It is stupid fast. I was actually messaging Boosted saying, hey man, you should, if you're gonna run into this guy, give him a run. I'd be interested to see who wins.
That would be fun. Yeah, as soon as I get a torque converter and axles and whatnot for the S550, I'm gonna hang on a second. I'm gonna link up with Primo, do a little bit of fun having. So that should be cool. But drive shaft. Not drive shaft. The drive shaft should be okay for what we plan on, but axles and the torque converter, that's going to be $3,000 worth of stuff. So it's going to have to chill on that one. Are these reefers making too much noise?
No, I can't hear him.
Okay, good. Good deal.
I might just assume it's mine.
No, I got my reefer blasting back there, and then there's another reefer like right next to me. He's also blasting. We're trying to get down to 0 degrees, -10 area, and it's hot. So
Anyone know what's going on with Boosted and Soul Snatcher? I don't know who Soul Snatcher is, so
Demonology, I assume.
Okay.
I do not know what's going on between them. I didn't know there was anything going on. Unless they're going to meet up in Memphis and race.
That'd be awesome.
I think that was the plan, but I don't know what Boosted's doing. He hasn't been on in forever. He's moving stuff.
Oh, he's got a lot going on, man. He's moving.
Mm-hmm.
Moving sucks. And what he's had to do, what it sounds like at least, is like, he had to do it quick. So I mean, he pretty much is like executing almost a military kind of move. Where just got to get the hell out of there, and that sucks, man.
Yeah, I've definitely been there more than once.
Yeah. But yeah, what was I gonna say? God, I lost my train of thought. I was about to say something. Forgot what I was gonna say. It'll come back to me. Yeah, I'm boosted, bugged out. I think here I'm trying to be honest. I think in the next couple months, some of my please hit that like button, Street Fox. I think my weeks are gonna slow down a little bit. Like I gotta be more helpful for the missus. I don't want to be like out here doing this stuff and like there's gonna be a baby in the house and I'm gonna have to step up as dad.
Oh yeah.
So.
Family first, man. That's the most important part.
Having new windows and moving and packing and everything feels like I'm moving. Oh, dude. When I moved here, I did a Diddy move. Sorry, I moved myself.
Mm-hmm.
Freaking awful. The whole plan was to have them move me. So like I had to sell my house, but my wife moved out already. So I put everything in storage. Everything in my house in the storage unit, all boxed up in Tupperware containers. Well, I found out that if I wanted the Navy to move me, I would have had to unbox everything I boxed so they can box it their way. So that way when it breaks, it's their fault and not my fault that they moved it, And so I was like, hell with that. I don't care. I don't care if shit breaks. I'll just get paid. It's already packaged up. All I got to do is break my back for a day and load it in a truck. So that's what I did. And, I made a pretty penny on it, but
oh yeah,
I ended up losing part of it because I had such a migraine from the first day. My youngest son, Maddox, I've never bought myself like a nice TV. Like I had a 47-inch back in the day, like back when I commissioned, and I went out and I was like, I want a big TV. I bought the biggest TV that would fit between these two shelves over my fireplace. So I'm getting a 65-inch. I just want to see what the picture was like for my first 4K TV. Take it out, and I didn't have the mount for it yet ready to go, and I had a migraine, so I didn't install it. My wife comes upstairs the next day because I'd slept in, and she's like crying, like, "What's wrong?" She's like, "Maddox broke the TV." I was like, "You're joking." He like grabbed it, pulled it down, smash. And to my credit, I said, "Is he okay?" I didn't say, "Oh God, my TV."
Right.
No, but that ate up part of my profit. I had to go. I went and bought another one. I was like, nope, I'm getting a big TV.
Yeah, I can't really take that one back on a defect.
Hey, so real quick, Primo, I don't know why YouTube keeps on subbing me to your channel. Hey, Primo, if you're looking at the screen where you click him and it's only like half a screen across the bottom and it says subscribe, if you actually go to his channel page, even before you click subscribe, you're probably subscribed. Because whenever that like little half screen comes up, it's always going to ask you to subscribe. And it'll always make you look like you're not subscribed, I've found out. It doesn't mean that you're not subscribed. If you go to his channel page and it says subscribe, then yeah, you're not subscribed. Does that make sense? I don't know if that made sense, but I was trying to explain it. If you click on like someone's little avatar on a comment or something, then and it'll be like half screen that pops up. And if it says subscribe, they might or might not be subscribed to you. If you go to their channel, you can tell if they were actually, or you can tell if you were actually subscribed or unsubscribed. It's best I can explain it. It's hard to explain. Yep. I wish I could show you. I can put it on my screen here. But,
sorry, I gotta interject here for a second.
No,
CNC, thank you for the little merch plug right there. CNC was actually my first shirt sale.
Really?
Or not? Yeah. So I appreciate that, CNC.
I've debated doing this, and I'm not sure if I'm going to. It all depends if I get the damn car running and if I decide to keep it. But I originally kind of had like a little race car theme going, right? I took all those, because the kids liked it. I took all those decals I got from car shows and I slapped them on the side of the MGB, and I was going to turn it into like a rally looking car. Well, I'm thinking about doing that again. Okay, yeah. So I think about doing that again, except this time I'm thinking about if somebody sends me like their channel sticker, throwing the channel stickers on there. Because I'd rather put that kind of stuff on there, people I know, than a freaking McLeod clutch that's definitely not inside of my MGB.
Right.
So people who actually support the car are the people who will be on the car.
You don't have any window space on that thing, though, do you?
Window space? No, I don't even have.
Yeah, it's like
I don't even have
like the windshield, and that's it, right?
I've got one side window. It's not installed, and there's little those little triangle windows that go right next to the windshield on the door. I never put them in because personally, I like having the extra space for my hand. And I don't know. I like it the way it looks right now. It's not gorgeous, but I like it.
Yeah. The only problem with my decals is that they're white, and on a white car, I was like, yeah, I'll see something there. I'm like, wait a minute, I only have white. I mean, I can get more made.
Yeah, I'm gonna. I gotta get my wife. To print me some decals for mine. I like my logo because it's something I can make at my house myself.
My wife has one of those little Cricut things.
Yeah, that's what I'm talking about. Yep.
But she has yet to figure out how to use it properly, I guess. So, and I get like ridiculously good deals for my buddy. So he's got a vinyl shop.
Primo, you said you need 320 so far. 320 to go. Paul, how close are you? Paul, you got to be getting there, man. Paul, you need to tell your little nephew. He's not a little nephew. He's probably about my age, I'm guessing, or maybe a little younger. Tell your nephew you have 40,000 followers. I need you to lend me 400. That's what you tell him, Paul, or however many. Be like, you got to have some car people in here. But yeah, man, I got to. I haven't really been pushing shirts or anything. I'm still too small for that, I think. But I'm gonna have some made. I'll probably keep in my trunk if people locally want to get some or whatever. I have 940 more to go. I'm only 60. Fort Blue, how far? Oh, something flew in my eye. Fort Blue, how far were you, man, before you pulled the plug?
I think he had like 170 or something like that. Big Chief, what's up, man?
What's up, Big Chief? How you doing, man? How's Little Chief doing?
But I'm at 180. I was close. I just looked today, and I'm at 742. So it went up like fairly quickly over the last 2 days. Just because last I realized it was at 7:34 or something like that.
Do you have a
I
video?
just shut up like.
Do you have a video that's kind of taken off?
I've had this one video that for some reason is just going completely nuts. It's at like 20,000 views or something right now.
What is it?
It's the Chesapeake Bay Bridge / tunnel thing. And the crazy thing is,
it's always the one you don't expect.
Yeah. And I filmed that video specifically so I could show my wife what I was doing. And I said, well, this is way too much footage to send to her. So I'm like, I'll just make it a YouTube video. She can watch it there. Probably she's going to be the only one that views it. Maybe a couple more of the core followers, you know. And no, it's got like 20,000 some odd views or 19,000, something like that. 19, 20,000.
It's the longest bridge in America, right? So people want to see.
Yeah.
People want to see
tunnels. It's insane.
I used to do it all the time.
That much clearance.
Yeah, I used to do it all the time. To go, like whenever I went up to the American Muscle Show, that'd be I like going that way.
Yeah, it's a lot more scenic of a route, that's for sure.
Well, I tell you what though, man, Maryland and Delaware, especially those Delaware cops, man, Lord, man, they're super self-conscious of their small state, and they want to make some money. They're everywhere.
Yeah, they didn't bother me. I just cruise control, speed limit. Nobody bothered me. But another one that's doing really well is one of my more recent videos. It's how to drive the 13-speed manual. That one's going nuts. I keep getting comments on those two. Like those two videos are the ones that I consistently get comments on, and every time I look, the views are just skyrocketing. They're always in my top two.
When did you put that Bay Bridge tunnel up? That was not long ago.
The bridge? That one was before I jumped in here, so it had to have been in no, because it wasn't winter time. It was before this last winter. It had to have been because it was sunny.
It was suggested to me not long ago.
Oh yeah,
that's when I watched it. Yeah, but I've done the drive. I've done the drive several times, but I think it probably gets suggested because you're my friend or follower, and I'm follow you or whatever, and probably I'm sure it knows that it's one that I haven't watched yet, that it's trending for you, so it kind of shows it to me.
Could be.
Yeah.
I mean, I haven't looked at any of the analytics or anything on it, so I don't know. I just go along about my day and let YouTube do its thing. If I put content up, and I just gotta put it out there and see what happens.
My first video that was self-sustaining, where it just kind of kept going and going, was when I welded floor pans with the Harbor Freight welder. That was my first self-sustaining video that kind of just kept. I think you're frozen, or I'm frozen. Am I frozen? Is Charlie frozen, or am I frozen? Oh, no, you're back. Okay.
I was just sitting still. I
no,
Harbor Freight comments.
Welding. Yeah, the Harbor Freight welding video, that did pretty well for me. It's not nearly my Carvana video has already passed it and crushed that, and it's still going.
Nice.
But I don't know where that'll stop. They'll stop eventually. But
Funky's in the chat.
I can't wait for the day. Yep, Funky's been here for a little bit. I can't wait for the day that I make a Mustang video, and it's a Mustang video that takes off rather than just something like the welding video. I was actually proud of, because that was a car video that I made, and that I did something super out of my comfort zone that did not come out like complete dog crap. It actually, I was very proud of it, and it was, I was in there trying to break it, jump around, and it held together well. So I was very happy about that one.
That's awesome.
Previous
I have four guys doing some. Sorry, go ahead.
You see Big Chief's comment to you? He was asking. Here we go. He says, "Who were you telling me about the other day that was close to 1K?"
I'm not sure. I've slept since then. I have no idea. Rav4 guy was doing some sleuthing here. He says my truck video has like 8K. I'm not sure which truck video he's talking about, if it's the 13-speed one or if it's the my new truck, the one that I'm sitting in video. Then he also says the bridge video was 10 months ago.
Okay.
So appreciate the detective work, sir.
Yeah, so Carvana, I did Carvana. I bought the car in March. Or no. Yeah. I bought the car in March. I don't even know when I uploaded the video. Actually, I delayed those because I really was like, oh, these aren't going to do that great. Everybody does them.
Yeah. It
But-
might have been Silverback.
The nice thing about the Carvana videos is that, like, I got my name out there, so people wanted my referral code to save $500. Every time they save 500, I get 100. And I already
There you
maxed out. I've already maxed out my uses, so that was nice.
Awesome.
Your new trunk video. Your new trunk video. I think you meant truck. Is 8K. Unless you have a
Okay.
trunk video, I don't know.
Nope, no
Okay.
trunks here. Unless,
That's me.
that's not family friendly. that's not a family friendly comment.
Almost done. I'll be done shortly. All right. Sounds like Sublime will be coming in. But yeah,
Sweet.
man. Dude, I'm ready to get some boss stuff out there. Like, it's.
Hell yeah.
I think I'm gonna keep doing what I can with what I can, but like with the little kids, man, it'll take time before I can get out there and do some of the stuff I really want to do.
Oh yeah.
But I am kind of perusing. I'm starting to peruse Marketplace a little bit and see if I can find a go-kart frame to completely cannibalize and cut the body off one of these Power Wheels and slap it on top
That would
And,
be sweet.
and have a go-kart little mini boss. I have no idea what I'm doing. So that'd be another thing that's like completely out of my wheelhouse. And
I think
they're out there.
I've seen content out there that people have done that before, so you could
Yep.
probably look it up.
Well, probably the cheapest cheating way would be to buy one of those micro ATVs and just do it that way. And because I can almost sit it on top and just cut through the windshield to have the handlebars up and just drive it from handlebars. I'd be happy with either one, honestly. I don't care. It'd just be cool to have a little mini boss to drive around in as a 250-pound man.
Right. Thanks for warning us. It's
Thanks.
all right, Rav4 guy. If you got to go to sleep, brother, I know you don't get much sleep as it is. Always up here messing with us.
Yeah, man. I wasn't
Weird
expecting. He was like the
Americans.
first person. He was the first person to pop in. I wasn't even expecting him to pop in.
Oh yeah, Rav4 guy is always in. Like, boom, he's in there.
Yep.
One of the most loyal YouTube supporters out there, man.
My phone is.
I'm waiting for him to actually start making content.
Funky, what's going on in your world, man? I got to get back. I'm so behind on people's videos. Work's been nuts. I had my new boss come down, or I had my new boss at a presentation for him I've been practicing for, and I have not been able to sit down and watch videos. And then the days where I would normally watch videos, I've been like trying to solve the problem of the stupid little white car. It'd be like a one and done thing, but it's been an ongoing day after day thing of like just troubleshooting different stuff. And it's like, comes back to the same result where so I'm like no further than I was the day before. So I didn't even get content out of it because I'm not going to show you guys me taking apart, putting back on, taking apart, putting back on. No one is going to care about that. I just want to show the resolution, and I don't know what that's going to be. So
Yeah.
oh
Did
well.
you ever? I may have missed this, but did you ever check that little oil pot in the carburetor?
What about it?
Was it empty?
No, I put stuff in there, but someone suggested that. So, like, the weird thing about this car, man, inside of the transmission or the motor, 20W50. Inside the transmission, 20W50. Inside the differential, 20W50. Inside the little dash pots, 20W50. Someone told me that don't put the 20W50 in there. They said theirs ran like crap. Try the ATF, Castrol ATF. So that's what I'm going to try next. He said he swapped it out and it ran great. So I'm going to try it, see if it works. If it works, that's an easy fix.
Yeah. Sounds like a Russian design.
Primo.
You know, like every single one of their weapons is 30 caliber. It works good. Used for everything.
Primo, alone time when I'm doing my business, there's no such thing, Primo. I'll be sitting on that toilet and you'll have a 3-year-old outside the door yelling at me. No such thing. And then when I'm on there, when I'm doing that, I'm like probably sharing some of my videos to some Facebook pages because it's the only time I can do it.
That's awesome, Funky.
Cars very strong. Sounds effing suck. Nice.
Sick.
I know what you meant. Just waiting for the damn rings. Dude,
It
Funky.
sounds like things suck.
The worst thing about my wife's car being in the shop is that this car is now my daily driver. And Friday, Monday, both days, I drove through a monsoon in that thing. Freaking sucked. I had to go like 20 miles an hour so I could ensure I didn't die. Kept losing traction. I went any faster than that.
Yep.
What's up, Chuck? MGB Chuck in the house. I tell you what, man. If I lived somewhere else where I had more property, I would jump on like right now because I have the income coming from the Carvana referrals. I would go buy a donor car to strip everything out of and throw in the MG. If I had the spot for it. But like here, I can't do it because if I leave it up front, it's going to be an eyesore and then people will there'll be people complaining. We had a guy in our neighborhood who had an old IROC Z on jack stands and had a 3 spray painted in red on the side. And I guess he was doing it for Dale. I don't know, but he that car. I'm pretty sure he got a lien against his property for that.
Wow.
Yeah.
It sucks that people are that uptight, you know. It's like, oh, you can't do that. It's
Well,
your property, you know.
Well, I don't know, man. So I got mixed feelings about it. Some things I think it's good to keep people in line. Like my last, I don't like homeowner associations in general, but like my last neighborhood I lived in, dude was letting freaking vines grow under the siding of his house, prying his like siding off the house, and just like the edge of my street. So like he drove it down my street and it immediately looks like a crap hole because this dude's house is getting shredded apart by.
Hey, I'm getting a phone call.
Yeah, no worries, man.
Get back.
Yeah, no worries. All right, alone and unafraid here. Paul, I'm out, boys. Have a great night. Smash the thumbs up. Hey, Paul, man, appreciate you coming in, dude. Keep plugging, Paul. You'll get there soon enough. I definitely want one of those 360 cameras. I just don't know when I'm going to go get it. Because then you got to buy the mount, too, and I don't know how much that mount costs. But, Paul, you need to figure out how to delete the mount from the video because there's a way to do it to where that's not in there. Ooh. And there we got the other Matt in the stream.
Oh, gotcha. Sorry, what's up?
Paul, take care.
Must be my shift.
And then, what did he say? At least you're thinking about it, Matthew. Where there's a will, there's a way. Funky, I appreciate it, Funky. Yeah, that'll go to the old diaper fund right there. Thank you, Funky. If you guys haven't, I know most of you are, pretty much all of you, except for maybe Chuck, Funky 50, great guy. He's got a couple Foxes. I'll trade you a Nightmare MGB for a Nightmare Fox, Funky. How about that?
Yeah.
Just kidding.
So you won't believe what happened to me today.
Hold on a second. Let me catch up here real quick. Yeah, Chuck. I honestly, if I could, man, I really love to. Like, I would love to go buy a 2011 V6 Mustang that's been rear-ended, strip out everything, the harness, the ECU, the motor, and move it into this. Figure out how I'm going to do it. I've got friends nearby who are like, I've made a bunch of friends locally who are really like big into the fabricating. Like I know a guy who's doing some crazy stuff involving off-road vehicles and Tesla motors and equipment. So yeah, if he can fabricate that kind of crap, he could definitely help me out.
No, Funky, no, that wasn't it.
All right, go ahead. Sorry, Matt. Tell your story, sir.
So I'm sitting right where I'm sitting here this morning, right where I'm sitting right now, having a smoke. And you know how it is when you open the garage door, the light stays on for a certain amount of time, it goes off. And until something trips the beam, it stays off. So I noticed the light went on, which meant something tripped the beam. And I'm like, okay, maybe a chipmunk just walked in here or something. So I, like, walking in between my cars, I stomp my feet on both sides, hoping to scare whatever it is out. I don't see anything when I get to the back of the vehicles. I come walking back around to here to where I'm sitting right now, and there's a raccoon right by my steps. And not only that, he didn't want to leave. Me and my wife had a broom and a pole. He was like a baby raccoon. He wasn't big. I mean, dude, we even tried pushing him out of the garage. He went under my car. He wouldn't leave. We finally get him out of the garage. He still wouldn't leave. He was walking around the back of my building, the front of my building, the back of my building, the front of my building, just trying to find a way.
They make good pets.
To go. Huh?
They make good pets.
Yeah, that's what.
He could have been like the mascot for the channel.
She's like, yeah, maybe we can keep for a pet. I'm like, are you freaking crazy?
Yeah.
Name him Rocky the Racing Vet Raccoon. There you go.
Oh God, yeah, no.
Take him in the GT500.
Oh God, yeah.
There you go.
We'll name him
Mascot.
Shelby. There you go.
Oh God.
Shelby. No. And actually, my neighbors, the Karens, their garage door was open like for a foot all day. I'm hoping and praying it went into there. That would be hilarious. What's up, Primo? What's up?
What up?
Raccoons could be like super big nuisances. My old neighborhood, the guy across the street, one somehow got under his little awning, like the wood. There's like a gap like this big under the awning, and it's like an encapsulated area. So once it's in there, the only way to get out is to pry everything apart. So it got inside of there, and it got under some of those trusses, and so they pried it open, but then it crawled further deeper down. Ended up destroying their whole awning to get that thing out of there.
Oh.
Wow.
Yeah.
Yeah, no, Funky. I'm not looking for a pet raccoon. Even though he was a cute little creature.
Our mom says Rocky, yeah.
Yeah, Rocky.
Why can't I hear y'all?
I can hear you. You hear us now?
Sound check, sir. Oh, you going?
Well, if you pull out your headphones after you're already in the stream, you have to go and like manually select it.
But yeah, that was and like I said, right after we got him out, about a half hour later, it started pouring, and he was literally walking around in the rain, just finding someplace to go. And I kind of felt bad for him, but not that bad. Not bad enough that I'm welcoming him into my house. No.
Well, you see that video. There's a video where I didn't know if it was a damn Bobcat or something. I was working on the MG, and it was like the Joys MG video I made. It's just a bunch of little outtakes that I had working on this thing through the first year or whatever. And some animal walked by the exhaust of my AC unit and like scared itself because it didn't know it was going to hit this like big blast of air coming right by the door.
Yeah.
And it shrieked, scared the hell out of me, dude. I was like under the hood. I jumped up on the bumper to try and see what the hell was coming in the garage. It was loud, and it sounded like it was under the MG rattling around.
Primo, can you hear us now?
Yeah, y'all good.
Carmob said, Primo, turn your hearing aid up. You're getting old, bro.
I'm definitely getting a little old.
Hey, Primo, you hear about my you hear the story I told about my wife's car?
No, what happened?
Dude, the 41,000 miles torque converter's going out.
How many
On
miles?
what is it? Wasn't it an Explorer?
Oh, I'm frozen.
Wasn't it an Explorer?
Yeah.
Yeah, Explorer. So that little 6-speed is pretty bulletproof. They put them in those cars for a long time.
Yeah.
How many miles did you say?
So I don't know. 41.
Wow.
You don't see that much though. That's got to be like a freak accident. You don't see that much.
Yeah, dude. I Googled it. I Googled everything. I was like, dude, I Googled transmission issues, and the one thing they said. Am I cutting out, dude? Is it me?
No, you're good. You're good. You're good.
Yeah. The one thing I kept seeing is like everybody's like, no, these things don't really have transmission problems. There's onesie twosies, like people having freak issues, but for the most part, nothing. Like I think my wife's Ford Edge. I think that the Ford Edge now from 2010 is the same transmission. I think they've had it for a long time. I might be wrong.
I know the DCTs, like on, man, is it the Edge? No, like the Focus and the Fiestas and those, like, yeah, those DCT transmissions junk. But these, nah, there's no issues. Well, not like a repetitive issue that you'll see coming in.
Yeah.
So.
Oh, and Big Chief, she actually asked for the cat treats to lure it out. Don't know if that would have worked or not, but she didn't have to use them. No, those were the cat treats.
Nice.
The ones
Dude,
I
I have my hands.
Hold on. Hey, go landscape, Primo. Turn your phone sideways so we can see everything.
There you go.
There you go. Yeah, I want to know.
It needs some work. Well, so this is the drivable one. I have the one that I'm swapping parts on it at the shop at work. But like, so like one of the main things that I had swapped out was this fender was bent. It had a dent in it. So I already took this one off from the other car. But like, let me show you what I'm working with. So like, I don't know why they cut that piece off.
What is that?
Better airflow, bro. Better airflow.
I swapped the back bumper from the other one to this one. Just little stuff, really. But I got my hands full with this car. I don't know what I was thinking.
That's all for underground or undercarriage aerodynamics. That's what that's all about.
But so the plan is to swap out like the body pieces that aren't in good condition. I'm gonna swap them out. Then I'm gonna wet sand everything down. Then I'm gonna like do like insane wrap on it. But I'm gonna do the wrap myself. So it's like a little project for me. It'll be my first time wrapping, so I'm gonna try it out and see. And of course, it'll be something for the channel. I mean, don't get me wrong. This is my main focus right here, this guy. But if like I get slow with this, because really the only other thing I plan to do big on this is go E85. So
you still
I guess once I'm done with that, then I'm gonna try to transition to getting this thing looking decent to drive at least.
You still got to get a return fuel system for your E85?
Yeah. I still got to get the fuel system, 1050 injectors, and then I can do it soon.
You going with the IDs?
Yeah, ID. 1050. Yeah.
Good injectors.
Yep. Yeah. So I'm actually going to try to do that in September. Hopefully I can get everything I need to go E85 in September. And then once I'm done doing that, I'm probably gonna just chill on it for a little bit, just make some fun content here and there, as far as like races and stuff. But I'm gonna try to work on the new Edge.
Do the do. Oh no, that's not do. That's Powerade.
Yeah, that's my big hang up, man. Is I've only got like, so right now I'm trying to make the transition to working on these things using income from the channel. So I'm not making a lot from YouTube, obviously, but the quick influx from the Carvana referrals is buying my one-piece drive shaft. It's going to buy the safety loop, and so that's like a lot of stuff. Now, anytime I have to spend money on the freaking MG, it takes money away from that, and I have not really spent any money on that thing. So I'm trying to like be very cautious on what I buy for the MG right now, but I had it out for a day, dude, and I was beating on it, and it was so much. Like, I actually was having a blast. I do want to get it running again.
Hey, put that comment that 4 blew up.
I don't know what I'm gonna do.
Primo, read this comment.
That makes sense. Definitely makes sense. Yeah, no, I mean, dude, like I'm like kind of going all out right now, hoping it pays off to get me to the 1,000 faster. So like, just the trip alone to take that to 2.5 hours to a dyno and then to go race, like that, I probably spent like a good maybe $300-400 just in that day to get it there. Like, but it's like, it's good content, I know that, but it's like, I mean, I need to see the subs, you know, pay off, you know, in that point, you know. So it's a hit or miss, I guess. So but that's kind of how, you know, like, oh, go E85, and you know it's gonna bring in some subs if you go E85, because then you can, you know, show the install the fuel system, and then you can, you know. You
never know what it's going to be, man. You got to get. Do you have? I think they're called, the term that someone turned me on to is, I think they're called like evergreens. Do you have a video that's constantly successful for you? Like, you go back and see that like it's still getting you views.
I mean, probably my supercharger install. That's probably got like the most, with like thousands and thousands of like views. But I mean, no one's really commented on it, but I mean, a lot of people's watched it.
Yeah.
But like, so that one, my Steeda H-pipe install, that one's got thousands of views. Some people will still comment on my DIY front grille delete kit that I did, where you take the stock and you kind of, you know, make it look aftermarket almost. That one kind of gets some views and comments still here and there, but I don't know. It's weird. I would have thought, you know, the installs were really the big hits, because, you know, I mean, that's definitely what I would always go to YouTube for, is how to do something, you know?
Yeah.
Yep.
I've had a few people tell me, never buy or never build a car to try to get subs on YouTube. Just do what you're doing because you love it, and I'm sure you're already doing that because of it. You know, but
oh yeah,
do what you're doing because you want to. Yeah,
yeah. That's how I saw it. I was just like, well, I plan to do all the work myself, so why not, you know, film it? You know, to help somebody else out. You know, if anyone has questions, and I mean, that's honestly, like, I get that all the time. There's like questions on like my setup, or, you know, on an opinion on their setup, and you know, that's pretty much what I do it for, is to help everybody else.
Read that comment right there, Primo. That says it all right there. And this is coming from a man who I haven't put out a video in over a month, so that tells you where my priorities are.
Yeah. Don't get me wrong, and that's pretty much me. Like, you can see I drop one video a week every Sunday. Not at the same time, but it's always on Sunday. So like, I dropped the video this past Sunday. The next video for the track will be this coming up Sunday. So like, I stay consistent.
Somebody also told me the best time to drop a video is at 11 o'clock on a Monday, because a lot of people will watch their videos on lunch breaks.
See, and I, like, personally, me, I don't watch a lot of videos on Monday, just because it's hectic. It's Monday, you know, you're barely getting back to work, the work week.
Yeah.
The last thing you do is be on your phone.
Sorry.
But like
Yeah,
Sunday,
not
it's
on
like it's a lazy day.
Yeah.
Like, you know, like I'm not doing anything, so what am I gonna do? Get on YouTube, you know?
I usually
That's why I was
try to
like,
put mine out
Sunday would
at,
be a
like,
good time, you know?
I try to put mine out about 4:30.
In the afternoon.
Yep.
I've tried various times. I don't
Really
even.
matter.
I've got no. It's hard for me to say what is most successful. I've done the 10:30 in the morning uploads, so that way by lunchtime East Coast I can catch all the lunches. I've tried that. I've done the late night. I've done the evening, like 7 p.m. I think they're all about the same, honestly.
Yeah.
For me,
I
they
haven't
have
noticed.
It just pretty much like, is it gonna come up on their, you know, on their to watch, or is it not? You know, because I will say a lot of people's like channels that I follow, like their stuff doesn't come up, you know, for like me to watch.
Yeah, it happens too.
So-
That's what some of the guys in here were telling me. Like past 3 live streams I've done, a lot of people who've made it in, like a bunch of them were saying they didn't even get a notification. Like, oh, nothing I can do about it. I'm just gonna
I think
keep doing.
I think yours comes up on me because we're active with each other, you know, like I've been on a couple of your streams, you've been on a couple of mine, and so I think that's why I get yours notification. But like there's some people that I don't get.
And Matt, they sent that to the wrong house. I need you to go ahead and ship that to me.
Got to do an oil change before I go to Mob's house.
Yeah, I need to do it.
But I know how to do an
shit.
oil change, right, Funky? Right?
It's been about a year since I've done mine. I need to go and change mine.
These dudes
I've
have
only
not
had my
messing
car.
around.
I've only had my car a year, and I've already done like 5 oil changes on that thing.
Dude, I got a friend. So you know my friend who I told you guys about this. Here's another story. I bought this Tremec from, or not Tremec, the Calmer Stage 3 from. So
yeah,
he had the Paxton kit on there. Fun. I got to drive it. Super fun. I loved the hell out of it. I thought it was cool. He's like, you know what? Not fast enough. I'm gonna go big ass turbo. Puts a big turbo on. He went to the strip competitively one time with his TH400. He's like, you know what? I want to go Whipple. And he's taking it off already and swapping out for a Whipple. I'm like, dude.
What?
I'm like, man, you've gone through every single iteration of forced induction there is. I was like, man, if you had actually documented this stuff, yeah, it would have taken you a lot longer to get it all on there. But dude, man, you can legitimately, you're one of the people who can compare every single thing that you've done.
Mm-hmm.
But
Just
I'm
like
hoping-
that's how you can.
man, I'm super jealous though. I wish I could do stuff like that, but I can't. I got to be smart. I mean, I could afford a mower right now. It just would not be smart for me to go buy one.
It's definitely expensive.
All right, let's see. I'm glad there's live tonight, but I have no useful info to offer you guys. So I'm just, hey, no worries, Fort Blue, man. No worries, man. We're just here hanging out, man. You're welcome to come in and just hang out too.
Yeah, talk about expensive.
What is going
Every
on, Mike?
change on this car is $140.
Yeah. Yeah. I got the same problem. You probably have a little bit. I want to say it's 9.5.
Yeah, this one's 11.5.
Yeah.
Takes a whole case, basically.
Yeah. Mine takes 11. Yeah,
What's up, Mike Hall?
it's expensive, and you use Sublime. You use 5W50 too, ain't it?
Yeah, Motorcraft 550.
So when I first bought
Yeah, that's like 100 oil.
$145.
Primo, when I first bought the Boss, I drove to Rhode Island for training, like literally the first month. And I get up there and I check my oil. I'm like, oh, it's a little bit low. I'll go buy a quart and add it. I go to AutoZone. And I'm like, hey, you got some 5W50s? He's like, what are you running in, a diesel truck? I'm like, no, it's my Mustang. And he's like, well, we don't sell that here. Like, you can't just like buy that here. I was like, well, I didn't know. So I was like, oh, damn. And so I had to go to like the Ford dealership to pick some up.
I run
I'll let my
1540.
the first oil change I did on the Mustang when I threw the supercharger on there. I had a 2012 5.0, and that one took 8 quarts. So I assumed this 5.0 was similar, took 8 quarts. Nah, it takes 10. Yeah, it definitely takes 10. Well, with the supercharger, for some reason, it shows 11. So.
Yeah, I usually run
Yeah, I
about
learned my lesson from. So I turned up to this Advanced Auto Parts trying to get some 5W50, and nope. I had to do 540 until I got back to the shop, and then, of course that was on like a Sunday. So once I got back to the shop, I drained the oil, put 550 again. Yep.
So you run
I run
550?
Yeah. When you go supercharged, you have to run 550.
Okay.
Yeah.
Mike asked you, Charlie, if you were trying to find a spot to park.
No, I'm getting loaded right now. I think he was saying that he's trying to find a place to park.
Ah, gotcha.
So good luck, Mike. But yeah, I run about 10 gallons of 1540 in this thing.
10 gallons?
Yeah.
Jesus. How much does an oil change cost? Like $500?
Close.
Wow.
Like
do you do it
it's like
yourself or do you have
four and
somebody do
change.
it?
No, it's actually cheaper
Yeah,
to
but-
have them do it at the shop.
So when's the interval due for your truck?
15,000
Assuming-
miles.
I assume it's a lot more.
So that
Yeah,
kind of
15 to
about
20,000.
$500 Sublime. That kind of comes out. That's about on par with what we would pay for 15. Actually, yeah, probably about 15,000 miles worth of miles. But I change mine at every 3,000 maximum.
Uh-oh.
Yeah, so that's like 5 oil changes for you. But I
Yes.
do it a lot more often because I'm constantly running.
Yeah. We'll be right back. I'm gonna grab something real quick.
I did my first oil change at a little over 1,000, and I'm almost to 4,000. So it's just right about that 3,000 mark that I'll be doing it before I head to Mobs.
Yep. Yeah, we just got the oil changed in the Mustang before takeover because we were planning on driving up there, but
Yeah.
so it's good for a while. But we are on E85, so I'm probably going to change it more frequently.
Yeah, you have to.
Yep.
Ugh.
Like I need to have her start that thing. I don't think it's been started in like 2 weeks.
Yeah, I'm man, I really want to get like everything done in my drivetrain before my baby's born, but I'm not confident it's gonna happen. I don't see it all happening.
So what are you waiting on?
What?
What are you waiting on?
I can't hear you, man.
What are you waiting on?
Well, I gotta order it still. I haven't ordered it. It's in my car. I gotta call the guy because all right, so my account for YouTube is separate from every other account I got. I don't got enough for the full amount. However, I've got like Visa gift cards and all that. So back in the good old days, I could just enter my discount code for American Muscle and do it all myself.
Yeah.
Well, now I've got to have it in my cart. I've got to call American Muscle. They've got to approve my code. I got to send them my cart number. They got to send it back to me. And it's all for the sake of saving like 6%.
Damn.
But once you get in these higher numbers, 6% is a lot.
Yeah.
Right.
So it's worth it to me.
Yeah.
And then on top of that, I got to meet up. Like my buddy, he's working on his build, and he's going to help me do this because he's done it to his car so many times. I need to get him over here. Actually, something I was going to do today if I had time was to go get the tri-prong puller from Advanced Auto, but I haven't done that yet either. So, and then I could. That's a video I should make sooner than later. Setting up the transmission. That's an easy one.
Yeah.
Yeah.
The wife's
just
got the Magnificent Seven on. It's like the best part of the movie towards the end with the shootout.
What?
The wife's got the Magnificent Seven on for like the 4th time in 7 days. And at the end of the movie, where it's the cool scene, the shootout scene.
I've never seen it.
Never seen the Magnificent Seven?
Nah.
Dude, you gotta watch that. It's a pretty good movie.
Hey guys, I'm talking to guys, so I'm gonna be in the chat. I gotta put my phone on the charger.
Hey, no worries, bro. Talk to you later. Bro.
All right, Primo.
I'll be in the chat.
Wow, he actually has one near him. Amazing. Dude can't find a charging port to save his life.
Yes, she did, 4 Blue. Like I said, the 4th time in about 7 days. He's like, didn't Miss Kim just watch that last night? I'm like, yep. She laughed in the
Oh man. Yeah,
How
I'm.
is that, Funky?
The new Midway. I haven't even seen that yet, man. I want to see that bad. A lot of
Yeah, I
people
wanna
didn't
see it
like
too.
it. A lot of people didn't like it, but I know a lot of guys who are like Navy people who loved it. So I want to go see it. I
I'm
trust.
not a Navy guy, but my family was both my dad and my stepdad were in the Navy, so I have a fascination with Navy stuff.
Well, I trust like my father's opinion because we're pretty much like mine. So he said he loved it. I think I'm gonna love it. My dad's a history buff, so
Cool. Probably put that on the Hulus or whatever. the hell it's on.
I also want to see Greyhound.
I don't think I've seen or heard of that one.
What's going on?
That's Tom Hanks. Tom Hanks, basically sailing across the Atlantic, I think. What do you ask me, Matt?
2 things. 1, do your parents live close to you?
About 2 hours away.
Oh, it's not too bad. And then is that an icy you're sucking on there?
This
Like
is Italian ice.
Okay.
Whoa.
Sorry.
And see.
We don't settle for that just icy pop from Sam's Club. We get the Italian ices from Sam's Club. You have to open a freezer door.
Settles for nothing. Okay, got it.
What's up, Fort Blue?
You guys making fun of me now or something?
Oh,
We're making fun of him.
I asked him.
Actually, we're kind of making fun of him.
Italian ice.
It's bougie eyes.
Yeah, the
It's fancy. That ice came all the way from Italy. Get it right, son.
And that juice was produced from a freaking animal that lived on the north side of the mountain.
Sublime, are you dealing with rain?
son?
Are you dealing with rain over there?
Not right now, no.
No, me neither. But it's been raining all day long.
Yeah, not all
Yeah.
day. We got a good amount of earlier, that's for sure.
I'm going to be driving through a nasty little cell getting down to you, Fort Blue.
Hoping
This,
to get one more spring, get one more day off, and then we'll be back to ready to go back after about 6 days in a row off.
So this Ford truck, yeah, I had told you I was working on a Ford truck yesterday.
Mm-hmm.
Now we've kind of come to the thought that I'm going to have to pull the oil pan off.
To find the leak?
And-
Fun.
Yeah,
Yeah,
to find the leak and possibly clean out the oil pump screen.
You have to pull the motor like the Crown Vic?
No, it's 4-wheel drive, so at least I can drop the diff out from under it and then drop the pan out. From what I can see, I don't have to pull the diff completely out. I just have to take the bolts out of it and let it fall. Let the diff hang from the CV axles and the drive shaft, and I should be able to just yank the pan directly out from it.
we're also believing that part of the old timing chain guides are in the pickup tube. So on top of the oil leak. So since it's been raining and it's forecasted to rain all the way till Saturday, that means I have to move the GT500 Fox. I have to take the Ford Ranger down off the jack stands. I have to move the GT500 Fox. I have to move the Ford Ranger out of the garage so I can get the Ford truck into the garage so I can actually work on it, because I wasn't able to do anything today because the rain was so bad. It was bad. They said that we had an inch of rain today.
Oh yeah, don't surprise me.
So, and they said we're expected to get another inch tonight.
Nice.
So and they're expecting 6 inches this week altogether in rain.
You live in Kansas, correct?
Yes, sir.
What the heck are you doing wearing a Green Bay Packers shirt?
So, all right. All right. So I was raised in a Dallas Cowboy household.
Oh,
and yep. And
you were rebelling against the family.
No, I was raised in a Dallas Cowboy household, and a bunch of my friends, their households were Kansas City Chiefs. And I started noticing that all of the teams that everybody was big into were all really commercial teams, like really big commercial teams. And for two reasons that I started liking Green Bay, that my initial reasons. One is my favorite color on the planet is green. And two, my last name starts with G. So the green hat with the giant G, I thought was just so awesome. And so that was my initial. That was honestly, I was like 11 years old. So that was like my for real initial reason. Oh. And then I started paying a little bit more attention, and I realized that the Green Bay Packers is not they're not commercial. Hell, they don't even have cheerleaders. And they don't. The other thing is if the town, every citizen of that town gets a stake in the team. And
what's up, David?
What's up, David? And they're they're just like, I don't know, their team. If you ever pay attention to when they pick drafts, how often do you see them on their turn taking the number one draft person? They don't.
I live in Chicago. You don't need to tell me about what the Packers do I know exactly what they do, how they do it, when they do it, and how they kick our ass every year. That's the reason.
They're gangsters.
You could have chosen the Georgia Bulldogs, and you would have had a nice red helmet with a big T on it.
But it would have been red and black with flames, which I used to love that hat before.
So I was born about 5 minutes south of the Massachusetts border in Connecticut, and my dad, he raised me a Patriots fan. My first game I ever remember watching was the '96 Super Bowl against the Packers, where the Packers kicked the living crap out of them. And I was a huge man. When I was a kid, I was the biggest Drew Bledsoe fan. When he got hurt in that first Super Bowl that the Patriots won, or he got hurt in that first run, I was like, oh, he's going to come back in the playoffs and like lead the team to Super Bowl. He came back. He beat the Steelers to finish that game up. Then Tom Brady came back, won a Super Bowl. I was like, you know what? Still don't like him. I still like Drew Bledsoe. He was a number one overall pick. He's Drew Bledsoe. He was a lot like Brett Favre. They were both gunslingers. They didn't give a rat's behind who caught the ball. They were just going to throw it and hope somebody on their team came down with it. And that was the last of the old school QBs there. And I was still a big Drew Bledsoe fan. And then Tom Brady won the Super Bowl number 2, and I'm like, all right, this guy might not be so bad. And then by number 3, I was like, Okay, this is my guy. I can follow this guy. My dad, dude, he lets me know how. Damn, that's loud. Hold up a second. That Jake brakes getting you.
Yeah, especially when you have noise canceling headphones
Yeah.
on with the bass turned up.
Sorry.
So my dad lets me know how blessed I am because he's like, when I was your age, I saw him go, like 2 and 15 and all these awful records. But my mom, she's a Giants fan, and she's from Southern Connecticut. So those were 2 brutal years right there. 2 brutal years.
So you probably
Right.
did progressive, what do they call it? Bandwagon jumping. Instead of just going, okay, I'm jumping on this team, you're like, all right, maybe I'll jump on okay, we'll jump on this
No,
team.
I'm not a bandwagon fan. That's my team. I'm talking about my quarterback. I was a huge Drew Bledsoe was the Patriots quarterback.
Oh,
I
okay.
was a Drew Bledsoe fan. I love Drew Bledsoe. And then Tom Brady came out of nowhere and took the job, and I freaking hated him. I thought he looked like a fat kid from college off the couch. He came in and he won a Super Bowl, and now he looks like he's younger than he did when he got drafted. Like, he's ridiculous. Something's wrong with that guy. Because he's on like the perfect diet program or whatever the hell it is.
When I was a kid, I loved watching Brett Favre play. He was so badass, and he could throw that ball with perfect accuracy, with force. And then,
what's
oh, go ahead.
No, I'm sorry, I didn't mean to interrupt you. Go ahead, man.
I was just gonna say, and then Andrews, he's a badass too. So,
You know what's crazy? When I was a kid, I think I was 10 years old, and I went to I was probably younger than that. I think it was in '98. In '98, I think, or '99, I went to the Patriots training camp up in Massachusetts. It was at some like random small community college or small college or something up there. And I got rookie at the time, Adam Vinatieri's little wristband. Dude, I was so excited. Like, they were walking out, and Adam Vinatieri flicked it off. Little did I know he was going to go on to become like the greatest kicker in the history of the game.
that's things that I like. That's things that I liked about Green Bay too, man. They one of their kickers was a soccer player that they pulled in, and then the team members got together and paid for the jumbotron for their fans. That's, to me, that's somebody saying, hey, we love our fans. You know what I'm saying?
You know
So
who
I
owns
just-
the Packers?
Yeah, the city of Lambeau.
Fans, basically.
Yep, the fans own it, and they have package deals to where it's cheap as hell. You go up there and you're swaddled in Green Bay life while you're there too, and it's not that expensive. And when you're born, if you have a kid that's born, you're automatically a partial owner of the team. You get like a percentage or just from being born, you get a stock or something like that. A share, I think, is what it's called. It's just so awesome. Oh, the other night on my live, even though I put it on private and locked it, I still got copyright claim.
Really?
Yep.
Are you listening to music?
Nope. It was on my live stream, and guess what it was for? Remember when Silverback showed that Celine S1 car commercial on my phone or on the live?
Nope.
The other.
I don't know if I saw that part or not.
Yeah, the other night he showed that, or Silverback showed the Celine S1 and the Celine truck on my live stream. He showed the commercial. That's what I got Oh, yeah, he showed that. That's what it was for. Someone put a copyright claim on for the Celine commercial. No big deal. I mean, he did. It didn't even go full screen or nothing for. I mean, it was like 2 seconds.
That's ridiculous.
No big deal. I just deleted the fucking video, or excuse me, I just
dude.
deleted the video.
I put full on little mini clips from movies in my video because I was making fun of a guy locally. So we have an issue here with our local events that they try and run. This guy tries to basically he's trying to run these great night events, and he says the same rules every time. Like, no burnouts. The lot owner asked us, no burnouts, and no peeling out of here. And then we're great. We can keep doing these events at this location. I traditionally don't go to night events, but I went to one, and the problem they've been having is, one, they've had like 3 nights in a row or 3 meets in a row where Mopar guys have just done a fat burnout and peeled out of there. Or there was one Mustang guy that did it. Well, the event I was at, and he's like, he chases them down trying to get their info before they leave. And it's kind of funny because he's a big guy and he runs. And so I was making fun of him a little bit because he's a friend of mine. And I showed the clip of him running, and then I cut to a scene of it had like that movie Unbreakable or whatever, where that guy in World War II, he's a track star, became a pilot, got captured, right? I think it was called Unbreakable. Well, he was a track star. Took a clip of him running, took a clip of Vin Diesel running. I was just putting it all in there to make fun of him, and I've just been waiting for someone to hit me with that one.
I have yet to get copyright claims for putting little clips from other videos or movies into a video.
What am I missing here? Who's Andy Meyer?
Got me. Probably can end up losing you guys because I'm driving to Sparrow Fart, Iowa at the moment.
Andy, what is going on, man? What is this? What's this? A rat? I need somebody to explain this to me.
Who is Andy?
I don't know who that is.
I've never seen that name in none of our lives.
I've had a couple Andys on my channel before. I've had an Andy and some MG followers, but I don't know, that name is not super familiar. All right, well, I don't know what you guys are talking about, but if there's drama, please don't leave it in here.
Oh, yeah, I gotta get some paperwork filled out. I could stay for another 5-10 minutes.
Yeah, man, do what you gotta do, buddy.
Yeah, like I said, I got another 5-10 minutes.
What's up, David?
What's up, Tim?
How'd you even know? Oh, sorry.
Tim.
What were you asking for, Blue?
I was going to ask how he knew I was a Green Bay fan. Now I looked down and seen I had a Green Bay shirt on. It just didn't even stick in my head, man. I didn't even remember I put it on.
Oh.
I told you I didn't have I didn't have anything useful to offer tonight, man. I mean, kind of useless today. I've been stuck in my chair because of the rain, and I did go out to the garage today for a little while, but.
Anybody got any big plans or anything cool car related for the 4th weekend?
That's going to be my most exciting day of the year this year.
I'm working.
I was going to do ribs, but because I was going to do a big barbecue and have everybody over, but because I've been hurt, I haven't been able to make any money, so it's not happening.
I got you.
So.
Hey, Tim. No worries, man. Appreciate you hopping in here.
So,
What's up, Tim?
Blue, did you hear me when I said I'm coming through Wichita, right? You heard that?
I did not. You said something the other night that you were going to try to, maybe.
Yep, I
So-
am, and I will be staying at hopefully that little truck stop on West Street. You know, the Eagle truck stop on West.
Right next to 235?
Yeah,
Okay.
that's where I'm going to be.
How long are you going to be there?
Well, since it's going to be late tonight by the time I actually get there, because I'm like 5 hours away, I figured we can hang out in the morning sometime, because I don't have to be in Fort Worth until 4 a.m. the next day, so it's not
Okay.
that far of a drive.
Right on.
Figured we can hang out and do something tomorrow.
Okay.
Yeah,
Well,
I think
since
that-
I've been just. Oh, go ahead.
I'm gonna say I think to hang out and do something might be freaking go fast. Helmet 4 Blue move them cars around so he can get that truck in the garage.
Nah, I'll do that myself.
Right in time.
No.
Come on, let's go.
No, but since I've been hurt and I haven't been doing nothing, man.
What'd you
it's-
do? What's
I-
hurting?
I screwed up my back a while back, and hell, for like 6 or 7, 8 days, I was basically couch ridden. I couldn't hardly move.
Dang.
Yeah,
Funky.
I knocked my sanctum out. Sacrum.
Sacrum, that's what it was. I thought it
Yep.
was cervix.
No, sacrum. Smart ass. So, do you know anything about the lower back? So,
I know I've pulled muscles in there before.
okay, so in your lower back, you have like 5 little bones that tie your vertebrae together with muscles to your hip bones or something like that. And one of the bones is your sacrum. And I knocked my sacrum out. I had a knot on my back that was, it was nearly the size of a orange, and a divot next to it. I mean, it only lasted the knot only lasted a day, or maybe two, but you could almost drop a golf ball in the divot next to it, and it was all knotted up. I couldn't move. Sorry.
No, you're fine. I was just trying to say hey to somebody popped in. What's up, Sean?
So
Hello.
Yeah, Sean's a MG follower, guys. He's been around for quite a while with me.
he's the one that's got the pissed off Chevy motor in it, right?
Nope, that's oh my god, why am I drawing a blank right now? Oh, I'm drawing a blank. If he was here, I'd be able to say it's this guy. I'm drawing a blank. Shit. No, it's not him.
Is his name Robert?
I think so.
Yeah, I don't remember. I remember Sean. I just thought he was the one with the hot rod.
Oh, that's right, man. You told me you're getting married. Yeah, congrats, my friend.
Congratulations.
Are you like getting married as in you're like standing up there right now and you're watching YouTube while you wait for her to come to you? I hope not.
Congratulations and welcome to the institution.
Yeah.
Don't do it.
Congrats.
Don't do it.
I was
Sublime.
waiting for Kim to slap you in the back of the head.
She has no idea what I'm saying.
I
Don't do
miss
it.
Kim.
She's standing right over your shoulder, Sublime.
But she heard what he was saying is doing. Oh, see.
Oh.
I was waiting to see this.
Hey Matt, let me see your hat. What's your hat say? Is that your hat?
Yeah.
Oh. I thought I was gonna say Sublime. I was big. Dude, that's a pretty snazzy hat right there.
Oh no, I'm gonna try and looking to get one made.
Yeah,
It's
your
very
voice.
He
snazzy.
said yes. I think he's standing there right now getting married. Got to talk cars first.
What?
Dude,
Wait.
that's
That's gangster.
yeah. My wife would kill me. Like, yeah. So, Sean, I have not solved the problem with the bee. It still eludes me. I've kind of like I've got more footage of another episode I can make, but it's kind of maintaining the status quo. I didn't make any progress. I'm going to change out the dash pod oil soon to test that out. I've heard that like the different viscosity might help it. The 5W20 was not working for me. So I'm going to try Castrol ATF that was recommended. And then I'm going to pull the pre-filter. I've got a pre-filter before my electric pump. I'm getting fuel flow, so I really don't think that's it. And I'm also going to change the fuel filter under the fender. I've got plenty of pressure. I think, honestly, there's an obstruction in the carbs. So before I pull the filters, I'm definitely going to pull the carbs again. I was just pulling one because I thought one was a problem. So I'm going to pull them both and go through them both.
John,
Again.
it's not too late to plead insanity.
It's not too late to plead insanity.
Hey, man. And she said yes, obviously. So congratulations.
So you
Big deal.
proposed Thursday and you're standing up there getting married today?
Hey, man. Some people don't want to waste time.
I absolutely have no problem with that. So I'll tell you a story. I met my wife.
So
We dated. I got married while I was in jail. I was in orange jumpsuit and shackles and handcuffs.
Dude,
So
that's a story that you're gonna have forever.
so our wedding pictures are no shit. I'm in. She's all dressed pretty and all fixed up, and I'm standing in orange jumpsuit and handcuffs and shackles. I swear to you.
Oh man.
I cannot wait to see those wedding pictures.
Hold on. Here's
So the
all I
stand-
know. Was the warden or the main house guard one of the best men?
No, her mom was, and my uncle was, and then no, they transferred me to the courthouse. I got married in the courthouse in orange jumpsuit and shackles and handcuffs.
Oh my God.
So the standing joke is that she had to trap me while I was in jail to marry me. She's over
Real
there
quick, hold on.
smiling and giggling.
Hey Sean, you
you didn't
said you're
trap
running.
me. We're good. Sorry.
Hey Sean, no, you're fine. Sean, you said you're running the Weber carb. How do you like it, man? You had any issues with it? I've heard that everybody loves it, but then all of a sudden I posted that I might be getting one, and I had like 10 people message me like, "Oh, you know, when I went to Weber, it was way worse than the SUs." I was like, "That doesn't sound right."
Weber's like the end-all, be-all of small carbs, aren't they?
Mustang Mike 256. What's up, sir?
Mike, what's up? Where you at? I missed the comment. Where's
Mustang
Mike's
Mike.
Mike.
Oh, here it is. What's up, Mike?
Hey, y'all. I'm rapidly losing signal here. It keeps cutting out on me, so Fort Blue, I will call you. Or just give me a call when you're off this live.
Okay.
All right. Talk to y'all later.
Yeah,
All right,
I think I'm gonna stay live for maybe 17. Or we'll get to 2 hours and we'll pull the plug.
All right. Yeah, I'm losing signals, so I'm not going to be able to.
Hey,
Come back,
no worries.
but-
No worries, man.
Thanks.
No worries.
Thanks for having me. Catch y'all later.
Yep.
Later, Charlie.
Later, man.
And is that an ant, spider, ladybug?
That she wanted as a pet earlier.
Do you have a picture of it?
No, she tried to get me to take one, but as soon as I pulled my camera out, it must have been camera shy. It started walking away.
Wasn't that what you wanted? You wanted it to go away?
Yeah, but dude, I'll tell you one thing. Most raccoons, you look at them and you're just like, man, you're one ugly son of a bitch. Get the hell out. This thing, because it was young, it wasn't an adult, you know what I mean? It did actually look kind of cute, but by no means in any hell did I plan on. She's, let's try. You can keep it as a pet, right? No. A quick Google search said, yes, you can, but they will tear the shit out of your house.
Well,
Yeah,
No.
I don't think I would even entertain that. And then,
No. I got 2 dogs and a cat. What do you think is going to happen with that? Somebody's going to get rabies.
yeah, Sean, I definitely want to get one. God. If I buy that, though, then I don't have money for other things I want to buy.
that's why you sell your carbs on there first.
Yeah, I could sell the SUs.
So they say that raccoons are really easy to turn into pets, but they're really bad thieves.
Yeah, they're destructive, dude.
Yep. They'll steal anything shiny.
Huh?
They'll steal anything shiny. They're worse than ferrets.
Yeah, no. Not happening. Even if I had no animals in this house, it would not be a pet here.
I got big old dogs.
Maybe if I lived on a farm and I could keep it and it's like own separate place outside, maybe, but that's about it. And I ain't no farmland.
My cat's a brat, but I wouldn't get another animal.
So Sean, the crazy thing is, man, so it'll idle great. Like I'll start it up, it'll be great. I'll drive down the road for a minute, be great. And then out of nowhere, when it'll be at a little bit higher RPM, it'll start losing complete power. The RPMs fall. It's kind of like the float bowls are filling back up a little bit. It'll run great. Rev it up a minute, it runs great, then immediately it starts like starving. So it makes me feel like the float bowls aren't filling up fast enough or all the way, and it's choking the motor. That's what it feels like. And so I'm kind of lost. I don't know what's going on. I mean, I sort of feel like I have an idea what's going on, but every time I check it, I can't find like the obvious solution.
I wish I could be of more help with them.
I wish I knew more about carbs. This is my first set of carbs I've ever worked on.
Well, I don't know nothing about those, but I know my way around rebuilding a Holly.
That's all right. I'm learning. That was the point of this car anyway, was to learn. And then that's the other thing. So like, I would love to have a Mustang project, but I have a feeling that like working on a Mustang project isn't as easy as this car, even though it's like European, it's a super easy car to work on.
Fox bodies are pretty, from what I've heard. I don't work on them. Don't get me wrong. I'll be the first to say it. But Ford Blue would probably be, from what I've heard, Fox bodies are really easy to work on. Am I wrong?
For a novice, they're probably one of the easier V8. When it comes to the fuel injected cars, they're probably one of the easier V8 fuel injected cars. Now, of course, the older 60 stuff is super cake easy to work on, But when it comes to the newer style fuel injected stuff, Fox bodies are probably one of the easiest there is.
Matt, don't they have a Chilton's book for that MG?
A what?
Chilton's?
A Chilton's manual, like from AutoZone or something? You could probably order one.
I've got the Chilton's manual. Chilton's, if you're using Chilton's still, you're behind the times. That's what YouTube's for.
Oh, true. I guess.
I have it in case I get caught in a pinch, and I break down somewhere with no signal, so it's in the car.
Boy Fox.
I got you.
Boy Fox, how you doing, man? Well, so Street Fox, that's what I did originally. Like, I had it set conservatively, so I changed it, and then it started to really run like dog crap. So I need to get in there and play with it some more.
Maybe they're just down too far, or when you tried to bend that one, maybe it bent it the wrong direction.
So there's a guy, his name is John Twist. He is like the Lord and Savior of MGBs. All right. So he is the end all be all for these cars. He makes these videos, a company called University Motors. And like, if you need something, you go to these and you learn how to do it. And he'll teach you how to do it. I followed it exactly and put the measurements on I made the floats exactly where he said they needed to be. Because when I had them not where they needed to be, it idled like crap. But when I put it where he told them to go, it was idling amazing.
Huh.
I don't know. Maybe I could set it a little more, a little higher up, and it'd still be fine. But I don't want to flood again. I mean, I guess it can't hurt me to flood it again. I'm not even running, so.
You need to throw a Mega Squirt on there and some injectors.
I need to reactivate my my charcoal canister. So there's like an emissions canister that absorbs like gasoline fumes, and it takes the gas out of the fume or out of the air that you're ventilating if it expands and all that shit. And you're supposed to reactivate it. You know how you reactivate it? So you take this canister, you dump out this charcoal powder, and you set it on fire, and you slosh it around a bit, make sure the charcoal doesn't burn. You tamp it, you let it burn it, like the gas fumes burn itself out, and then you put it back in. Reactivated.
That's cool.
It's cool as long as you don't burn your house down because you got a lot of gas in there like I do.
Yeah, do that shit outside like 75 feet. Do it in the barbecue grill.
Hey, it's gonna be an awesome video when I burn my eyebrows off because it just
Now that's a fire.
yeah.
Do you have a fire pit?
I do, but I need to put it on a baking sheet or something so I can, because I gotta collect it again.
Yeah.
I can already hear the wife. You ain't putting that thing in our fire pit. Hell no.
It's my fire pit.
Oh boy. Wouldn't that be our fire pit?
No, that's my fire pit. This is my garage. It's my garage, and that's her house.
Wouldn't that be our fire pit that you had?
I get my garage. Steer Fox, Street Fox.
She says it's all ours. I say it's all hers.
No.
I don't get a say in decorating, so I get my garage.
I got lucky. She likes some of my Ford stuff hanging on the wall.
What's up, Mike's garage? How you doing, my friend?
What's up, Mike?
Where's the phone?
Luckily, my neighbors like me. I'm actually something cool I am doing, not this weekend, but next weekend. So Maddox, my youngest son, his birthday is in August, but it's too close to the due date of the new baby. So I want to do something for him here in July. So I'm organizing another one of those like birthday parades because he's a dude. My youngest son is obsessed with cars, and so far I've got I think it's like 70 something people interested or coming. So I'm hoping I want to get at least 50 cars here if I can. Problem is I'm competing with another real event because they rescheduled to the same date I picked.
Oh, yeah.
Let's see. That's right, Big Chief. I just don't want to have I just don't want to not have eyebrows. The guy I was telling you about who like makes all those videos on how to do stuff, he was the one who told me he in his video he's like, yeah, if you're not careful and you have it saturated with fuel because you flooded, he's like, you'll get like a 6 to 8 foot flame coming off your table. And I was like, oh crap, yeah, I don't need that.
Right.
You talk about knowing John Forrest, David? Yeah, I saw that one.
Hey, when I was at NC State, I had to design a Top Fuel dragster clutch. It was like one of our projects for our senior design class. And I didn't know where to start, so I reached out to John Force Racing. And at first, they were treating me like they thought I was a spy for another team. I was just asking them a whole bunch of questions about their clutches. And then they finally figured out that I was a student, just asking them. And I was an idiot. I should have just said yeah. But they offered to send me one of their old clutch plates from one of their cars. And I could have had that. Would have been some cool garage art. I wish I had.
I had a connecting rod out of Scotty Palmer's Top Fuel funny car.
Did he shoot it? Did he shoot it out the engine? You caught it in the stands like a baseball?
No. Every so many runs, they rebuild their engine, and anything that is outside of measurements to where it can't be rebuilt, they'd sell it at the gate for like $20. And we had one. I had it for a long time on my wall, but I gave it to one of the other family members finally because I was like,
My in-laws are huge. They were huge NASCAR fans. I think they still watch it, but they're not like they used to. They've got some tires from I don't know who. Man, old tires sitting out behind their shed. And now my father-in-law's like, I don't know why I got these. Like there's tires.
Yeah. You go to one of the places, you'll see people wheeling them out, and it's like, okay, where the hell are you going to put that thing?
Yep.
You know, hanging on a wall?
Well, it's one of those things like, oh, this is so cool. You probably when you got it, and then you get home, you're like, what the heck am I going to do with a tire?
Especially one that's big. You can see if it was a tire for a freaking Toyota Tercel, you could hang it on the wall, but it's a little different story with a NASCAR tire.
I mean, if you could mount it on a wheel and then you put a wheel on the wall, that'd be different. That'd be kind of neat.
I thought it was cool having that connecting rod, knowing that one connecting rod held 1,000 horse by itself.
Yeah, dang.
Because it was like a 10,000 horsepower funny car engine, you know. So I was like, that one rod made 1,000 horse. I was like, this thing is badass. And
That's
then I was
awesome.
like, yeah.
Well, actually, no. If they're 8 cylinders, it's more than 1,000, right? Probably about
Yeah.
1,300.
About 12. Yeah. Famous Blue Max car. That's cool.
49 Merc. That's awesome.
Right. My buddy, he's got a 67 Chevelle SS 396 4-speed in his garage that was his grandmother's. And she used to drag race it when she was younger. And he's got photos of her on the wall drag racing it, lifting the front
That's
wheels
awesome.
off. Yeah. So it's pretty cool. He's got almost all of grandma's old race cars. He's got her 68 Buick Skylark. He had her 67 GTO. The one car that he's been looking for that was hers, he can't find, is the 67 Nova that had a big block and a 4-speed in it. He can't find it nowhere. He has no clue where it ended up.
I'm going back in anyways. Yeah.
Unfortunately, man, there's so many people like that guy that junkyard I went to, man. People collect them and they're gonna fix them up and they just never fix them up and they just waste away.
Right.
All right, we got 3 more minutes and I'm gonna call it quits and someone else can go live because I gotta take a shower or something. Stink. I got called out. You see, hey, I got called out in Zay's stream the other day because I went on after your stream before Blue. I was just saying hey to them. I was like chilling in my tub, recovering. I worked out. My muscles were hurting, and everybody. I said, like Kim called me out, or it was you.
That was me on Kim's phone.
Yeah. And so I was like, I thought you were taking a shower. I was like, nope, I'm sitting in the tub. And so everybody's like, well, hold up a second. Pimpin was in there and everything. And they like highlighted that. I was like, well, I lifted today. I got to recover. I'm sitting in a tub soaking.
I laughed so hard.
Yeah.
Pippins.
Yeah.
But I haven't talked to like those guys in a long time. So I was just saying, hey, I was literally going to come in for a second and then I got called out for that. So I had to explain myself. So appreciate that, my friend. I should.
Yeah.
Just trying to help.
I laughed so hard.
my back.
They're too funny.
Street Fox, I can't tonight.
Sublime, you going live?
I can't. I got to get some paperwork done, and I
Come
got to
on.
Wow.
Come on.
I swear to God. I'm sure Salty or 4 Blue will.
I'm not. If somebody else does, I might come in, but I'm not.
Salty might. He ain't doing that.
Hey, well, I appreciate you two coming in here, though. I enjoyed talking with you fellas.
Sorry, didn't have anything useful to offer tonight or interesting.
Well, I got through my car stories in the first hour, and then the second hour we started talking about football and other off topic off-topic discussions.
Oh.
Yeah, I'm sorry to hear that, Big Chief. That's sad, man.
Yeah.
Well, all right, everybody. We hit 2 hours. I appreciate everybody coming in today and chatting with us. And please hit that like button on your way out. And I will talk to you guys next time. Funky, if you're still here, thanks for the super chat. If you haven't checked out Funky's channel, check him out. He apparently is helping pay child support, is what he said. So,
One more question before we go.
yeah, what's up?
So your watch hours, everybody that was on here counts as 2 hours?
Yes.
Or, okay, so, huh?
I don't know.
Right.
You're kind of jumped. I think that's how I understand it. Or if they're on the rewatch, I'm not sure.
Oh.
Yeah. If somebody was here from the very beginning to the very end, that's 2 hours per person. If they were here for the whole time.
But you guys, because you jumped in here, you're not in my stream anymore. You're like on the panel. So unless you have this stream open on another tab,
Doesn't
you don't
count.
count. Yeah.
Oh, okay.
So we're
Well,
meeting-
sorry.
Dude, honestly, I really don't care. Like I just like
I'll
talking.
stay in the bottom next time so you get credit for it.
Man, I'll tell you what, man. So I know I was about to get off, but like I'm shocked that I even got monetized. I don't know how. Like I don't know how. I feel like, I don't know, honored. I don't know the right word for it. It sounds corny to say, but like I have not done anything crazy to this car behind me. I've built an MGB, which is not even probably 20% of my channel right now. Like most of my followers are Mustang people, so most people don't even care about the MGB. And I haven't done anything to the boss. Like all I'm doing is filming random things I do, and somehow people started following. I don't know how that happened. Yeah, I don't even know how to explain it, man. That's weird. I appreciate it, though. I don't know. There's people who, maybe it's a discussion for another day. But I got people who I talk to. I think some people get hung up, and it's not you guys, because I talk to you guys and I know what you guys are like. But there's people who they're different on their channel than they are in real life. There's a couple of those guys, and they get stuck and they don't grow, they don't succeed. I try to be exactly who I am because I want to go back later and watch this when my kids are grown, or have my kids watch it and be able to see my grandkids see it. And I want my grandkids to see exactly who I am, what I did with their parents, and stuff like that. And so that's kind of like the basis for this. Like this was supposed to be a living record of well edited home movies of like the cool stuff I did as my kids' parents or the grandparents of my future grandkids, and that way they can go back and see it. That's how I view this. And so the fact that people kind of jumped on and said, like, you guys are here with me, I don't know, I really appreciate all you guys. I never really thought that this day would ever come and that it would be here. I started hopping in those live streams one day to talk to you guys because I enjoy talking to you guys. I have a blast. And you got so many different builds and people from different backgrounds. I just think it's cool. But sorry to get all mushy right there at the end. But
you're good, man.
Yeah, all right. Yeah. All right, guys. Everybody, take care. Appreciate everybody being here, and I'll see you guys next Tuesday.
You have a good night.
Later,
everybody. I'll see you later if Salty does go live or something.
All right, sounds good.
Yeah.
All right.
Am I ended?